Thanks for watching Sailing Queen Jane. Don't forget to click thumbs up and subscribe. Happy New Year. Quite a night with a lot of squalls, bouncy seas, but that's how it goes. Hopefully we'll be dropping anchor around 3:34, but if the wind continues to die, we're gonna have to do a little motor sailing. Yes! Coming in the past, well, now that I've gotten over the trauma of Wallace, but whatever, forget that, don't say it, bad girl. Anyway, so nice and calm, the ocean's calming down. We're gonna be anchored in, I don't know, 45 minutes. Depends how long it takes to pick our way through. It's all good. Once we entered, Jordan proceeded to untie the anchor, which was tied down for ocean sailing. Later, he calls out, "I ran a tank dry. The engine's dead." I run back to help. So, why did our engine die right as we came in the pass and we were fully in the atoll, starting to work our way through the coral to the anchorage? We ran a tank dry. It was a simple mistake. We thought the tank was full. It wasn't full. Usually our standard procedure when we approach a new island or an anchorage, we just change to a full tank just to be sure, just in case. We didn't, because we were overly confident that the tank had fuel in it. And luckily, we knew two boats, Sugar Shack and Totem. We're at the village anchorage, and I decided to call them and ask for a tow. They said yes immediately. We'll be there, and said we'll be there in a couple of minutes, which was awesome. We could have sailed to the anchorage. There was wind, but it was already 4 o'clock, and it would have meant tacking back and forth into the sun. And once we turned into the sun, I lost visibility of coral heads, and I felt that was an unsafe decision. We could have anchored. It was maybe 60 feet or 50 feet. It was a little exposed, but we would have had a safe but bumpy night. But thankfully, friends came to help out and got us to a safe, flat place to anchor. Anyway, you know, lessons were learned. One more thing. Why couldn't we just switch to a full fuel tank and continue on? With our engine, once you suck air into it, it needs to be bled because air is locked up the engine. The bleed valve is on the other side of the engine, so when you open the engine up, you have to kind of lie across the engine to get to the bleed valve. And we had been motoring hard, and the engine was burning hot, so that's not a possibility with our engine. So that's why we couldn't just switch to a new fuel tank. That's Jamie from Totem on our starboard side. And there's Matt from Sugar Shack on our port side. We ended up with both of them tied. We ended up going around 3 knots. Not bad for a big heavy boat. We're all checked in to Likiep, and it's raining. Yay! Christine and Matt nicely gave us a ride into the village, so we didn't have to fuss with setting up our dinghy right away. We just had to go talk to the mayor and show him our permit for the atoll.
Sorry. I left it out so I would remember to give it to you, and then I forgot to bring it.
Sundowners on Totem with Sugar Shack. It's always nice to get a little socializing in.
That's okay. We used to say goodnight to the sun when I was little. Shocked. You had this little cabin.
I say the same.
The village invites us in to their village Christmas feast. We are treated as honored VIPs. It's very sweet. The idea of hospitality and kindness to visitors is very deeply ingrained in Micronesian culture. As guests at the VIP table, which also contains senators and mayors, etc., we're fed first. A high point of the celebration is the giving of gifts to the children. They dance up, or else some of them do, and get their presents. In addition, we were expected to make a little speech. Much has changed over the last 20 years, but the one thing that hasn't changed is the kindness and welcoming attitude of the Marshallese people. Thank you so much for letting us be here. What a special, joyful way to celebrate the holidays. Our little walkabout around the village of Likiep.
one of those from Guatemala or something. Drug boat, eh? They put
Oh,
a
you
lot
think
of
a drug boat, huh?
fishing boat, no, you know, same kind of money that we go over the market. It's like, you know, which actually, same model. Ah.
Chicken.
Yes, that is a chicken. Good girl, Katie. Peaceful under here.
Huh. Those are two turtles tied with ropes to the beach so they can't escape. Turtles are eaten, usually for special occasions. Food is scarce. Protein is valuable. They don't overuse the resource, but yeah. Yeah. We head to an anchorage in the northern part of the atoll. Totally beautiful. Band from Totem had a big birthday and we all gathered to celebrate. Yay! Happy birthday! Totem heads out on their own journey, headed to Japan eventually. See you later, Totem. So much fun meeting you.